Whoa, a theory which has no spoiler warning in the beginning? What is this? No, seriously, I don't know what to put here.
Hello boys and girls, I'm the Flying Teacup, and here I have a new theory for you all. And that's a theory on the regeneration function in Titanfall 2. Alright, as we all know, when we reach level 50, you'll be given a choice to do something called Regenerate. When we press the Regenerate button, we're taken to a screen which says, "Years of battle have taken their toll. We can regenerate you, at a cost. Your body can be restored, but much of your memory and experience will be lost. These you will have to burn all over again in battle. When you awaken, you will respawn as a next generation pilot." Then this yellow text will just tell you what will affect you in the game and has no relevance in lore. After pressing upgrade pilot to Gen 2 up to 10, you're given multiple chances to back out. If you choose to continue, you will be taken to a reboot screen, similar to something you would see if you install operating system like Windows. I'm gonna be honest, I'm studying game development in school and I know some code, but I have trouble making sense of this. Mostly because this is system code and not game code. But what I can make sense of is this part. Backing up to /ext/xsd card /9.0, backing up /core/m/weapons, backing up /core/m/titans, backing up /core/mem/factions, and finally backing up /core/purchase_auth/. Okay, let's break it down. Okay, if I understand this correctly, there seems to be a device called XCD card, which is some form of hard drive or memory card, where you can save the memory or mind of a pilot. The 9.0 means the past generation. I just happened to record this when I regenerated from Gen 9 to Gen 10. This device seems to be inside possibly a cord or a machine that can rewrite brain signals to code, and is referred to EXT, that the pilot is connected to psychologically and physically. Maybe something similar to the simulation pod from the campaign or start of the map war games. /core is a folder called the core, which contains more folders with more information, as we can see from the picture. We can see that it contains a folder called mem. /mem is a folder just like /core, though this folder contains more folders, like weapons, titans, factions, and purchase auth. The name is mem and not meme. Mem most likely stands for memory, which would explain the line, but much of your memory and experience will be lost. /weapons, /titan, and /factions are individual folders which contains weapon, titan, and faction information and experience with them. /purchase auth, which might mean purchase authorization or access to earlier purchased items, or just access to a form of bank account connected with the pilot. Something that is interesting as well is the line RES class 6 prohibited device detected. This might mean that the function regeneration is actually illegal or classified by the RES. Why is this a possibility? As we all know, the RES are a research wing by the IMC that focus on weapon and biological evolution. Maybe the regeneration was a failed experiment that resulted in death of many pilots who dared to try, but is still active on the black market. I mean, who offers you these possibilities? Not a commander, not a scientist, but an advocate. That would explain why I have multiple chances of backing out. And the part where they say your body will be restored may mean that after the memories have been saved, you'll have more free space in your brain and your body has less to focus on and can help you heal your scars. And after that, you will wake up as a new pilot of a new generation. So, now when we know all that, what really happens? We're not told where the data goes, but if the pilot's memories are transferred into a chip that can be plugged into a computer and then modified, we can kind of guess what happens. Something I didn't know about Titanfall until I uploaded my first theory was that the robotic pilots are called simulacrum pilots and are robotic pilots based on other pilots' minds that is transferred to a robotic body. But I have not seen anybody explain how it's possible, but I guess if this theory is true, then here's your answer. Then they are not just transferring a human mind into a robot, they're cloning a pilot, I won't get into detail how this works, that's a theory for another day. But hold up, what if this is a form of promotion? What if Titanfall 2's multiplayer is just a game? What if those simulation pods in war games and Titanfall 2's campaign are just used to train new pilots? What if the mercenary pilots in the multiplayer are just helping the different factions discovering new pilot and Titan techniques? General Marauder seems to be the most honest about what's happening behind the scenes, like referring to players as mercenaries and talking a lot about collecting data. What if the gameplay of Titanfall 2 is just a simulation where pilots are being tested and that every game you play are just an exercise? And something else that doesn't make sense. Why would the leader of the faction risk their life to say goodbye to some random mercenaries? I mean, the enemy could easily locate and destroy the ship in the beginning of the match. In the first Sentinel game, there were Marvin units who told you when to get out of the ship, which is much safer than putting an important figure on a non-important mission. We're also seen in the beginning of wargames as a militia that there is a grunt testing out an Atlas Titan, which might be a new pilot in progress who's past Gen 10 in the simulation. Sorry I owe you mayonnaise, I'll try to make a bigger theory on this in the future, but no promises. Alright, so what do you think? What do you think happens when you regenerate? Comment down in the comment section and tell me. Also tell me what generation you are in right now. If you have a theory yourself, then comment down in the comment section as well. Also, I'm thinking of making a Q&A fairly soon, so if you have a question to ask me, comment Q&A with capital letters or tweet me at MacTeacup with #Q&A. I'll prioritize tweets before YouTube comments, but I will answer both. You can find my Twitter in the description. Thanks for watching and take care.